Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Chapter 27. Shri Bhagavanuvacha Prakrutistopi Purusho Najyate Prakrutairgunaihi Avikaradakartutvan Nirgunatvan Jalarkavat. The personality of Godhead, Kapila continued, when the living entity is thus affected by the modes of material nature, because he is unchanging and does not claim proprietorship, he remains apart from the reactions of the modes, although abiding in the material body, just as the sun remains aloof from its reflection on the water. स एष यर्हि गुणेष्वभिविषज्यते अहं क्रियाविमूढात्मा कर्तास्मीत्यभिमन्यते. When the soul is under the spell of material nature and the false ego, identifying his body as the self, he becomes absorbed in material activities, and by the influence of false ego, he thinks that he is the proprietor of everything. Tena samsara-padavim avashobhyetya nirvrutaha prasangikaih karma-doshaihi sadasan-mishrayonishu. The conditioned soul, therefore, transmigrates into different species of life, higher and lower, because of his association with the modes of material nature. Unless he is relieved of material activities, he has to accept this position because of his faulty work. Arte hyavidyamanepi samsrutirna nivartate dhyayato vishayanasya swapnenartagamo yatha. Actually, a living entity is transcendental to material existence, but because of his mentality of lording it over material nature, his material existential condition does not cease, and thus, as in a dream, he is affected by all sorts of disadvantages. Atayev shanaischittam prasakta masatam pati bhakti yogena tivrena viraktya cha nayedvasham. It is the duty of every conditioned soul to engage his polluted consciousness, which is now attached to the material enjoyment, in very serious devotional service with detachment. Thus, his mind and consciousness will be under full control. Yamadhibir-yogapatair abhyasan sanshraddhayanvitaha mayi bhavena satyena matkatashravanena cha. One has to become faithful by practicing the controlling process of the yoga system and must elevate himself to the platform of unalloyed devotional service by chanting and hearing about me. Sarvabhuta-samattvena nirvairena prasangataha brahmacharyena maunena swadharmena baliyasa. In executing devotional service, one has to see every living entity equally, without enmity towards anyone, yet without intimate connections with anyone. One has to observe celibacy, be grave, and execute his eternal activities, offering the results to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. यदृच्छयोपलब्धेन सन्तुष्टो मितभुङ्मुनिः विविक्तशरणः शान्तो मैत्रः करुण आत्मवान्. For his income, a devotee should be satisfied with whatever he earns without great difficulty. He should not eat more than what is necessary. He should live in a secluded place and always be thoughtful, peaceful, friendly, compassionate, and self realized. सानुबन्धे च देहेऽस्मिन् न कुर्वन्न सदाग्रहम् ज्ञानेन दृष्टतत्त्वेन प्रकृतेः पुरुषस्य च. One's seeing power should be increased through knowledge of spirit and matter, and one should not unnecessarily identify himself with the body and thus become attached by bodily relationships. निवृत्तबुद्ध्यवस्थानो दूरीभूतान्यदर्शनः उपलभ्यात्मनात्मानं चक्षुषेवार्कमात्मदृक्. One should be situated in the transcendental position beyond the stages of material consciousness and should be aloof from all other conceptions of life. Thus, realizing freedom from false ego, one should see his own self just as he sees the sun in the sky. मुक्तलिङ्गं सदा भासं असतिः प्रतिपद्यते सतो बन्धुमसज्जक्षुः सर्वानुस्यूत मद्वयम्. A liberated soul realizes the absolute personality of Godhead, who is transcendental and who is manifest as a reflection even in the false ego. He is the support of material cause and he enters into everything. He is absolute, one without a second, and he is the eyes of the illusionary energy. Yata jalastha abhasaha स्थलस्येनावदृश्यते स्वभासेन यथा सूर्यो जलस्तेन दिवि स्थितः. The presence of the Supreme Lord can be realized just as the sun is realized, first as a reflection on water and again as a second reflection on the wall of the room, although the sun itself is situated in the sky. एवं निवृद्ध्यहङ्कारो भूतेन्द्रियमनोमयैः स्वभासैर्लक्षितो नेन सदाभासेन satyadrik. The self-realized soul is thus reflected first in the threefold ego and then in the body, senses and mind. भूतसूक्ष्मेन्द्रियमनोर्बुद्ध्यादिष्व हि निद्रया लीनेष्वसति यस्तत्र विनिद्रो निरहं क्रियः. Although a devotee appears to be merged in the five material elements, the objects of material enjoyment, the material senses, and the material mind and intelligence, he is understood to be awake and to be freed from false ego. Manyamaनस्तदात्मानम् अनष्टो नष्टवन्मृषा नष्टेऽहङ्करणे द्रष्टा नष्टवित्त इवातुरः. The living entity can vividly feel his existence as a seer, but because of the disappearance of the ego during the state of deep sleep, he falsely takes himself to be lost, like a man who has lost his fortune and feels distressed, thinking himself to be lost. एवं प्रत्यवमृष्य प्रत्यवमृष्या सा आत्मानं प्रियपद्यते साहङ्कारस्य द्रव्यस्य यो वस्तानमनुग्रहः. When by mature understanding one can realize his individuality, then the situation he accepts under false ego becomes manifest to him. देवहूतिरुवाच पुरुषं प्रकृतिर्ब्रह्मन् न विमुञ्चति कर्हिचित् अन्योन्यापाश्रयत्वाच नित्यत्वाधनयोः प्रभो. Sri Devahuti inquired, "My dear Brahmana, does material nature ever give release to the spirit soul? Since one is attracted to the other eternally, how is their separation possible?" यथा गन्धस्य भूमेश्च न भावो व्यक्तिरेकतः अपां रसस्य च यथा तथा बुद्धेः परस्य च. As there is no separate existence of the earth and its aroma, or of the water and its taste, there cannot be any separate existence of the intelligence and consciousness. अकर्तुः कर्मबन्धोऽयं पुरुषस्य यदाश्रयः गुणेषु सत्सु प्रकृतेः कैवल्यं तेष्वतः कथम्. Hence, even though he is the passive performer of all activities, how can there be freedom for the soul as long as the material nature acts on him and binds him? क्वचित् तत्त्वावमश्येन निवृत्तं मयमुल्बणम् अनिवृत्तनिमित्तत्वात् पुनः प्रत्यवतिष्ठते. Even if the great fear of bondage is avoided by mental speculation and inquiry into the fundamental principles, it may still appear again, since its cause has not ceased. Shri Bhagavanuvacha animittanimittena swadharmena malatmana tivraya mayi bhaktya cha shrutasambhrutaya chiram. The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, "One can get liberated by seriously discharging devotional service unto me and therefore hearing for a long time about me or from me, but by thus executing one's prescribed duties, there will be no reaction and one will be freed from the contamination of matter." ज्ञानेन धृष्टतत्त्वेन वैराग्येन भलीयसा तपोयुक्तेन योगेन तीव्रेणात्मसमाधिना. This devotional service has to be performed strongly in perfect knowledge and with transcendental vision. One must be strongly renounced and must engage in austerity and perform mystic yoga in order to be firmly fixed in self-absorption. Prakrutif purushasyeha dahyamanatvaharnisham tiro bhavitrishanakair agreryoni nivaranihi. The influence of material nature has covered the living entity, and thus it is as if the living entity was always in a blazing fire. But by the process of seriously discharging devotional service, this influence can be removed, just as wooden sticks can cause a fire. Just as wooden sticks which can cause a fire are themselves consumed by it. Bhukta bhoga parityakta दृष्टदोषा च नित्यशः नेश्वरस्या शुभं दत्ते स्वे स्वे महिम्मि स्थितस्य च. By discovering the faultiness of his desiring to lord it over material nature, and by therefore giving it up, the living entity becomes independent and stands in his own glory. यता ह्यप्रतिबुद्धस्य प्रस्वापो बह्वनर्तभृत् स एव प्रतिबुद्धस्य न वै मोहाय कल्पते. In the dreaming state, one's consciousness is almost covered, and one sees many inauspicious things. But when he is awakened and fully conscious, such inauspicious things cannot bewilder him. एवं विदित तत्त्वस्य प्रकृतिर्मयि मानसं युञ्जतो नापकुरुत आत्मा रामस्य कर्हिचित्. The influence of material nature cannot harm an enlightened soul, even though he engages in material activities, because he knows the truth of the Absolute and his mind is fixed on the Supreme Personality of Godhead. यदैव मध्यात्मरतः कालेन बहुजन्मना सर्वत्र जातवैराग्य आब्रह्मभुवनान् मुनिः. When a person thus engages in devotional service and self-realization for many years and births, he becomes completely reluctant to enjoy any one of the material planets, even up to the highest planet, which is known as Brahmaloka. He becomes fully developed in consciousness. Madbhaktah pratibudhyarto matprasadena bhuyasa nishreyasam swasamsthanam kaivalyakyam samadashrayam. प्राप्नोति हाञ्जसा धीरः स्वदृशाच्छिन्न संशयः यद्गत्वा न निवर्तेत योगीलिङ्गाद्विनिर्गमे. My devotee actually becomes self-realized by my unlimited, causeless mercy, and thus, when freed from all doubts, he steadily progresses towards his destined abode, which is directly under the protection of my spiritual energy of unadulterated bliss. This is the ultimate perfectional goal of the living entity. After giving up the present body, the mystic devotee goes to the transcendental abode and never comes back. यदा न योगोपचितासु चेतो मायासु सिद्धस्य विषञ्जतेऽङ्ग अनन्यहेतुष्वतमे गतिः स्याद् आत्यन्तिकी यत्र न मृत्युहासः. When a perfect yogi's attention is no longer attracted to the byproducts of mystic powers, which are manifestations of external energy, his progress towards me becomes unlimited, and thus the power of death cannot overcome him. Thus ends the chapter entitled Understanding Material Nature. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.